Well, it's a pleasure to work again with Boone County basketball coach Nell Fuchs. We were together here a couple of years ago and back in the saddle again. I think we're going to have a terrific basketball game here this afternoon.
I really do. If you listen to the coaches' comments, they feel that way too. You've got teams that are very equally matched in terms of their intensity and their defense.
And the styles, I would think, would be somewhat similar in play as well.
Well, I really think you'll see the Allen County team, Coach DeWitt's team, pound it more inside with their great player in Felchner in there, and I think you'll see the Johnson Central team be a little quicker up and down the floor. We're going to see if one can offset the other here today.
Well, the winner gets Manual, who looked very impressive in their win over Bishop Brossett here in the first game this afternoon.
They really did. They played such great team ball and such great team defense, rebounded the ball well, and shot it well today.
75-51, they get to win in that one to move on Friday. We've still got a couple of basketball games to go here today. And the first game tonight, it'll be Scott County taking on Muhlenberg North, Hart County and West Carter. And really, if you look at the state tournament field, it's a fairly even field if you look at some of the names that are here, that are teams, a lot of teams here that are experienced.
Very experienced. You've got some repeaters and some new teams, but a lot of experience, a lot of senior play too.
We're just about ready to get it underway. Johnson Central will be in the traveling black uniforms trimmed in gold and white. Allen County Scottsville will be in the home white trimmed in red and blue. And a very big Allen County Scottsville crowd. They are down here to our left, and they have taken from about the baseline but to our left, around behind the basket, almost to the other baseline. They've got a tremendous following here today.
It's going to be that sixth man factor, I think, today, especially if it's going to be a close ball game. And Coach DeWitt made a comment about that in his pregame talk, too.
You know, I still remember one of the first years the Sweet 16 was here when Mary Taylor Cowles led Marshall County in here. They had Nell from just behind that goal at the far to our right all the way around to the baseline. It was nothing but orange.
I remember that as well. It was a great crowd, and it's a great atmosphere here today.
And women's basketball getting off last night here. The Lady Toppers losing in the NIT to Ohio State 70-61. But what a great run for Coach Steve Small's basketball team to make it to the third game in the NIT. All right, both teams are on the floor. Johnson Central will go to the left of your radio dial, or if you're listening on khsaa.org, to the left of your computer screen. And if you're looking at Allen County, they're to the right of your radio dial, or to the right side of your computer monitor, if you're looking at it that way. It'll be Brown to jump center for the Lady Patriots, and going in is Williams, and the tip is battled for and picked up by Allen County Scottsville. Felchner on the dribble right side. Leaves it out top now with Pearson. Pearson top of the circle. She'll handle the point play most of the time. Pass goes inside to Felchner. Fakes, puts it up and in off the glass. And it's 2-0 Allen County Scottsville early on, and Johnson Central will see a full court press right here. Back court, this is McKenzie working the ball. Off with it to Salyer. Salyer with a left-hand dribble across the timeline, brings it into the forecourt. Pass on the left wing goes to McKenzie. Pass inside, deflected, knocked away by Aaron Brown. Out to Felchner, Lady Patriots moving it. Felchner, front court, leaves it off now with Pearson. Sometimes you'll see Pearson run the point. Sometimes Campbell will run the point during the course of this game. Pass goes down low. Turnaround shot is up and good for Aaron Brown. Lady Patriots lead 4-0.
Like I thought, they would go inside early, and they certainly have to one of their big post players, Aaron Brown.
And Goldie Wells, as she starts the drive toward the front court, steps on the side stripe, and the turnover gives it back to the Lady Patriots. 1 minute into the game, and Allen County Scottsville has the 4-0 advantage. This time Pearson front court, bounce pass on the right side, goes to York. Pass inside is too high for Aaron Brown, taken out by Johnson Central. Salyer will bring the dribble up floor into the front court. Johnson Central out of region 15. That's over in the Paintsville area. Right side, McKenzie works into the circle, driving on the lane, no good. Rebound followed back up and good, and give the bucket to Selena Williams.
Nice rebound by Williams. This is going to allow Johnson Central to utilize their quickness in a full court game. Once they've scored, they can set up in their press.
And they're going to press it, looks like here, Nell, right out of the chute.
Looks man-to-man to me. Full court man.
Here's Campbell on the inbounds to Pearson, and this time Campbell will work it. Long baseball pass up floor on the right side to York. York with the dribble, free throw line extended on the right, comes back outside with it to Pearson at the top of the circle. On the high post it goes to Brown. Brown looks low, now moves left with a dribble, puts it up off the glass, no good, and Johnson Central gets the rebound. Wells is out with the basketball, races across the timeline into the front court, gives it to Salyer on the right wing, now to Burke on the right baseline. Burke trying to spin to the right baseline, turned away there, needs some help, finally gets a pass away to Williams. A whistle inside and a foul to Allen County Scottsville.
I think there you see a little bit of difference in the quickness factor of the two teams inside. She got caught behind her, trailing her to the post, and just went over her shoulder there and fouled her.
And Erin Brown committing the foul, her first, team first for the Lady Patriots. Johnson Central making their 5th appearance here in the state tournament, and no team from Region 15 has ever won the championship. Burke front court to Salyer, back to Burke, free throw line extended on the left. Pass goes inside to Williams. They kick it back out on the left to McKenzie. 15-footer is no good. Battle for the board here. And we've got a foul again on Allen County Scottsville. York will be called for the push. Her first, team foul 2 to the Lady Patriots.
But that last Johnson Central possession was nice inside-out basketball. I think Coach is very pleased with that.
Well, correction on the foul. They're going to give it to Goldie Wells of Johnson Central instead. So Allen County will get the basketball. And the ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Patriots side back court. So each side with the foul now. Full court pressure put up by Johnson Central. And again, the ball knocked out of bounds. A nice play by Wells.
And Johnson Central's doing a great job of making Allen use a great amount of time of getting the ball in.
Inbounds pass taken in the back floor by York. Her pass to cross the timeline to Brown. She got away with a carry right there. Here's Felchner inside on the drive and lays it in.
First time Felchner's touched the ball here in the first opening minutes of the game, and she capitalized with a nice post move.
6-2, Lady Patriots by 4. And a steal knocked away by Felchner, picked up by Campbell on the right, pulls up for a little 6-footer, and it's good. And the Lady Patriots move out to their biggest lead of the game at 8-2. Presses on in the back court. And now a 30-second timeout will be taken by Johnson Central. It will stretch to a full timeout here, and we'll take timeout with them as well. Now this for the State District Council of Carpenters and the Lexington Convention and Visitors Bureau on the Kentucky Utilities Sweet 16 Radio Network. Allen County Scottsville leads early 8-2 over Johnson Central. Lady Patriots 4 of 5 from the field early on. Johnson Central 1 of 3 in this first half of play. So good shooting for the Lady Patriots early on.
And you know, there's that old adage, the team that presses doesn't like to be pressed. I kind of think we're seeing a little of this in the opening minutes of this game.
Allen County Scottsville 2-2-1 three-quarter court press. In the backcourt, Wells for Johnson Central across the line to Burke. Her pass knocked out of bounds by Pearson. It'll stay with the Lady Eagles. These teams have one common opponent. They both play Warren East during the year. Allen County Scottsville won 72-46 and 57-55. Johnson Central won. And a three-pointer for Burke out of the right corner. It's now an 8-5 game. And a steal on the inbounds pass by McKenzie of Johnson Central. Ball batted around on the floor. It's loose. Tied up. A held ball. Possession will stay with Johnson Central. So there again, that pressing defense pays off for the Lady Eagles.
Well, what they're doing is they're face guarding, matching up with the floater in the back, so it makes it difficult to throw the long pass. Allen County's just got to use their quickness and some picks and get open and get to the basketball, get it in and get it down the floor.
McKenzie gets it into Salyer on the right wing. Lady Patriots set up in that 1-4 defense, but it's a matchup man-to-man. Salyer takes the dribble on the right side, leaves it with Burke. Free throw line extended on the right. Pass goes on the inside to Williams. Williams flips it back out to Burke for a three. It's no good. Battle for the board. It's out of bounds and will stay again with Johnson Central. So the Lady Eagles to play from the baseline. They were down by as many as 6, now within 3. Burke takes the inbounds at the 4:43 mark. Right-hand side of the floor. Here is McKenzie going into the lane. Kicks it off to Wells. Goes on the low post to Williams. Turnaround is no good. And Erin Brown out with a rebound and a foul in the backcourt on Burke. Her first, team foul number 2 to Johnson Central.
Well, you know, in that situation, Johnson Central picked up even on a missed shot there. It looks like they got on the rebound. I think Coach doesn't mind, Coach Werman doesn't mind a few fouls in the backcourt the way his team plays.
Jana Tao replaces Erin Brown. Tao, a 5'8" senior for Allen County Scottsville, averaging just a shade over 5 a game. Inbounds pass taken backcourt by Pearson, who races across the line. Pearson, midway on the right side with the dribble. Now pulls it out for the Lady Patriots, who are still shooting sparkling from the field, 80%, 4 out of 5. Pass goes inside to Felchner, fakes, works the baseline, good, and a foul. Felchner with a half dozen.
Felchner used her body well, posted up strong, and just turned and stuck it in the hole. It's going to be a difficult matchup for Johnson Central. They do not have anyone with that size of body to match up there with Stacy.
Williams picks up the foul, her first, the team's third for Johnson Central. Into the game now for the Lady Eagles, Tiffany Howard, a 5'9" sophomore in the lineup. Lady Patriots get April Petty, a 5'5" senior, into the game. Also, Howard finally gets in as Williams goes out. Felchner to shoot one, 67% free throw shooter. Lady Patriots as a team, 67.5% at the line, and Felchner hits it. 7 points for the honorable mention All-State player, 11-5. Allen County Scottsville by 6, and a foul in the backcourt as Ashley Wireman, a 5'8" sophomore, started the drive. Her 11 counterpart, Beth Pearson, picked up the foul, her first. Now Allen County Scottsville's second foul.
With that lineup, I think Coach Werman is trying to match up a little bit better with Felchner in there with his last substitution.
McKenzie puts it in play to Burke, who brings it across the timeline. Again, matchup defense for Allen County. Here's McKenzie, left of the circle, backs it out on the right side to Burke. Burke with a basketball working it, flips it down in the right corner. This is McKenzie trying to go into paint. The ball is kicked, it'll stay with Johnson Central.
Johnson Central wants to do a lot of penetration. I think what you're seeing Allen County do is like a switching man-to-man, as you're saying, kind of a matchup switching man-to-man.
All right, Lady Eagles put it in play. McKenzie comes in left side to Wells. Wells with the basketball, bounce pass back to Burke, top of the key. Burke takes it off the right side, leaves the dribble now with Wireman, the sophomore, flips it back out on the right side to McKenzie. And now it comes up top to Emma Burke. Burke with the ball working it. 3:43 in the first quarter, 11-5. Allen County Scottsville leading it. Here's a pass inside to Howard, has it knocked out of bounds by Felchner. They're just really clogging up that lane.
They are. They're doing a nice job of stopping the penetration.
All right, stack is called, and they break it from the baseline. Wireman on the right wing, free throw line extended. Pearson will stay with her. Pass comes on the left side of McKenzie, working toward the baseline. Sends it off to Wells, left side. 12-footer in the air, no good. Battle for the rebound, tipped outside. April Petty with it for Allen County Scottsville. Off to Pearson, backcourt, off to Campbell. Long pass up floor, too high for Felchner and out of bounds. But some of that caused by Howard being in Felchner's face.
Absolutely. They did a nice job of running down the floor with her, matching up with her, not letting her post them up on the block.
Turnover gives it back to Johnson Central. They'll try a baseball pass of their own. Here's Wireman driving right side, and a blocking foul on Felchner. Let's see if the bucket will count. Count the bucket for Wireman, her first points. And Felchner will pick up her first foul, team foul number 3 to the Lady Patriots.
That was a great job by the coaches. I assume daughter, maybe niece, I'm not real sure, to take the ball to the hole on Felchner in that situation.
Here's the toss, rolling and good. And we got ourselves an 11-8 ball game. Allen County Scottsville by 3, and then the Lady Patriots lose the inbounds pass. Johnson Central gets it back on the baseline under their goal. Break is called. Inbounds on the left taken by Emma Burke, who swings it around the right side to Wireman. Inside it goes. Shot put up McKenzie, no good. Rebound loose on the floor. 3 Lady Patriots could try to come up with it. Then the pass is deflected. Johnson Central is back with it. Wireman a 3, going to be off the front of the rim, just barely nicked it. Burke is there for the offensive board, kicks it out, and McKenzie misses a shot, and finally Cammie Campbell with a rebound for the Lady Patriots.
Certainly not a lack of effort on Johnson Central's part. I wonder, are we keeping some deflection stats here? That they're getting their hand on a lot of balls. That's that quickness factor.
They would. Those who keep that kind of stuff would like that.
Right.
And here's Tao inside off the pass for the layup, and it's 13-8.
Great execution of the secondary break by Allen County.
Emma Burke, front court for Johnson Central, right side. McKenzie with the ball. McKenzie backs a dribble out on the right wing. Now looking, goes with it now to Burke. Burke takes it baseline right, blocked from behind, and a foul on Cammie Campbell. Her first. Team foul 4 to Allen County Scottsville. This will send Johnson Central to the free throw line. Burke, a 71% shooter, will try 2.
Real simple basketball here by Johnson Central. Spread it out, penetrate in. You get stopped by a defender, kick it back out, and be patient, try to get it inside.
Friends, remember you can hear every game of the Sweet 16 on the internet. If you can't catch a broadcast on your local KU network station, join us on the web at www.khsaa.org, at kentuckyconnect.com, or at ihigh.com. Free throw is missed by Burke. We got lineup changes for both sides. Rhonda Adams, a 5'9" sophomore, into the game for Johnson Central. Allen County Scottsville gets Brown back into the game, and Jana Tao also checks in. Felchner takes a break. Second throw is up and good for Burke. 1 of 2 from the field, and we have a timeout. Timeout with 2:21 in the first quarter. Allen County Scottsville 13, Johnson Central 9. Back after this break for our local stations on the Kentucky Utility Sweet 16 Radio Network. Allen County Scottsville ball as we get back to action. 2:21 to play in the first quarter. Lady Patriots lead Johnson Central 13-9. Lady Patriots still shooting awfully well, 6 of 7 from the field, while Johnson Central 3 of 11 to this point. And it'll be Lady Patriot basketball against full court pressure. And the inbounds pass finally, is it going to get in? Nope, 5 seconds.
Wow, that was a concern of Coach DeWitt's. He said they had to take care of the basketball. Here we see another turnover.
That is one of several that Allen County Scottsville has had in the first half. They've had 6. Johnson Central has had 3. Wireman on the inbounds. Go ahead now.
Johnson Central just can't seem to capitalize. You know, their shooting percentage is pretty low right now, but they're getting a lot of opportunities.
Wireman on the right. They flash it out to McKenzie, who goes baseline. In on the post, a shot put up and good by Tiffany Howard, the sophomore, her first 2.
Nice move, just turn around baseline shot by Tiffany Howard.
13-11 in favor of Allen County Scottsville. Pass goes inside to Tao. It's loose on the floor. Scramble for it. And finally, the Lady Patriots come out with it. Campbell out front with the ball. Campbell working on the right side. Drives into the paint. Whistle here and a foul to Johnson Central. It'll be the 4th team foul charged to the Lady Eagles. And the personal here will go to Howard, her first, and Campbell will step to the free throw line for 2.
Howard was in great position. She just threw that right hip into her, and that's how she drew, how she got the foul called on her.
Campbell, a 75% free throw shooter, hit a couple of big ones for the Lady Patriots in their win over Monroe County in the regional tournament. Free throw is missed, and Felchner back in now. That game was won 51-49 in the opening round. Lady Patriots had built up a 19-point lead in the first half of that game.
Wow, I know Coach DeWitt was talking about what a tough road it was for him to get here and how he feels like that's only going to help his team as we play this game here today. Free
throw good by Campbell. She's now with 3 points on the day, and it's 14-11 Lady Patriots with 1:35 to play in the first quarter. Salyer front court on the right side, working the ball. This is McKenzie down in low, and then again there's Howard open under the bucket for 2.
Beautiful high-low there by Johnson Central.
It is 14-13 in favor of Allen County Scottsville with 1:15 to play in the first quarter. Campbell on the dribble, starts right, now goes left, leaves it off. Here's a shot up, rolling in, good for Erin Brown, her 4th point. 16-13. Lady Patriots by 3. Allen County Scottsville is led by as many as a half dozen. Johnson Central has never led in the game. Wireman, front court on the left wing with a dribble, now works toward the circle. Kicks a pass in the right corner now to Salyer. Where the ball comes out top to McKenzie. Now on the right side, Adams, who's just checked in. Here's a shot, an air ball, no good. Rhonda Adams, 5'9" sophomore, checked in during the timeout a moment ago. Lady Patriots with the ball, leading by 3 with 35 seconds left in the first. Campbell on the right side to York, inside to Felchner. Nice pass down low, shot put up no good by Brown. Rebound taken out by Johnson Central. Here's Wireman up floor on the right side with 25 seconds. Drive to the baseline and then knocked away out of bounds on a nice play by Ashley York. So Johnson Central will keep it on the baseline with 22.2 to play. 16-13, Allen County Scottsville leads it late first quarter here. The winner gets Manuel, who beat Bishop Brossart 75-51. Wireman on the right side launches a 3. That's an air ball. Campbell, a nice job to tippy-toe to baseline and get the rebound. Pass up floor, goes right side to Brown with 11 seconds. Skip pass across court to York. Here's Felchner working in the lane on the drive, no good, and the foul.
Felchner has very nice post moves. She knows how to use her body well, and in that situation, she didn't make the shot, but she's going to the line to shoot too. She's doing a great job.
Tiffany Howard gets her second foul for Johnson Central. It is team foul 5 to the Lady Eagles. Beth Pearson waits at the table to check in for the Lady Patriots for the last 6.7 of the quarter. And it is a 16-13 lead for Allen County Scottsville, and you can make it 17. Felchner now 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Coach Wireman really ought to use this time to get Howard out as well. She's been very valuable to him with 6 seconds left on the clock. Give her a blow. Don't let her pick up that third foul. I'm surprised she's still in the game.
Here's the second toss. Felchner, no. Rebound loose on the floor. It's a scramble. Nobody wants it. And still nobody wants it. Finally, Johnson Central out with it. It's knocked away by York, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. After one, Allen County Scottsville 17, Johnson Central 13. Now these messages for Kentucky Utilities on the Kentucky Utilities Sweet 16 Radio Network. Microphone fixed and come to you in a moment or so. We are 17-13 in favor of Allen County Scottsville, and as last week at the boys tournament, Charles Melton Reuter, the official scorer here, fixing to have a national honor placed on him. He's a Western man.
Is he really? Well,
played for Mr. Diddle back in the mid-30s.
He's certainly a fixture here at the Sweet 16. He's a delightful man if you've ever had an opportunity to talk to him. He's a great guy.
Allen County Scottsville will have the ball as we start the second quarter. Lady Patriots lead it by 4. Pearson takes the inbounds pass back 4. Now we'll bring it up across the timeline. Here's Pearson with the ball. Bounce pass on the right. Campbell hits her foot, but she's able to go back and chase it down. Johnson Central playing man-to-man in the lane. Here's Campbell on the drive. Flips it up. No good. Campbell got her own rebound. Tries to get it away to Felchner. And lots of black shirts in there clawing after it, too. And we've got a foul.
Well, that's one thing Johnson Central does a great job of swarm the basketball. And I think they don't really mind giving up a few fouls like that because they like to use their depth and their bench.
Salyer picks up the foul, her first, team 6. Felchner, ruled in the act of shooting, will shoot 2. She's 2 of 3 from the stripe and make it 3 of 4. 9 points for Felchner, and it's 18-13.
Felchner's been real steady, scoring, leading the team in scoring, getting her body on the block, getting some rebounds. Doing a nice job. Second
toss good for Felchner, and it's 19-13. Lady Patriots match their longest lead at 6. Here's Salyer across the timeline, working the ball left of the circle. Burke has it. Now it goes to Wells, midway on the left side. Lady Patriots now look like changing that defense up just a little bit here.
Have they gone to a 1-3-1? I can't really tell at this possession.
That's a 3 for Burke, her 7th point. They showed, I think, a 2-3 look, and now the Lady Patriots have to take a timeout because of the full court pressure. And this will be a 30-second timeout for Allen County Scottsville. Reminder to you later in this broadcast that we'll select our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Player of the Game. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance will donate $100 in that player's name to their high school library fund.
If Johnson Central continues to make those three-pointers, they will not stay in the 2-3 zone. I think Coach DeWitt wanted to give him a different look, and he's not very happy with his team for not matching up with the shooter out there in the corner.
Well, here's a stat along that line. Allen County Scottsville has yet to attempt the three-pointer. Johnson Central on the other side of the coin, 2 out of 4.
Right, and they're overall 6 out of 16. So I feel like he's going to try to make them beat them from the outside. But if they continue to shoot that well, you're not going to see them stay in that for long.
Lady Patriots, by the way, 70% shooting early in the game, 7 out of 10. Basketball belongs to Allen County Scottsville against full court pressure. Ball slapped away on the inbounds and picked up by Johnson Central. Wireman battling with Felchner. Felchner knocks it away. Wireman got it back, drives to the basket, and draws the foul.
Boy, Wireman just was not going to be denied. She took the ball hard to the hole, and she is rewarded for her results by getting to the free throw line. This pressure is creating some problems for Allen County here.
York picks up her first, team 6. Be sure to join us at halftime as we honor 2 outstanding Kentucky student athletes. The student athlete of the game, sponsored by LG&E Energy. First toss goes down for Wireman, her 4th point. And it is 19-17. Allen County Scottsville with 7-12 in the first half. Now 19-18 as Wireman 3 for 3 at the line for 5. Lady Patriots face some pressure in the backcourt. Pearson will bring it across the timeline. Works the ball left of the circle, now moves it up top. Pass on the right side, goes to York midway. York takes it to the baseline, and she's turned away there. York got to get rid of the ball, and now finally 5 seconds.
Great defense by Johnson Central. I was just thinking this is one of the quickest 15th region teams I've seen in a long time here at the state tournament.
I was just going to say, they have done a really good job today of playing defense all the way around.
Really, they have, and creating deflections and just some chaos. Kind of like that Lafayette team that won last week.
Exactly. Boy, they were a fun team to watch.
They were chaotic. They could create more chaos. You couldn't run your offense for nothing if you were against them.
Misses from the outside. Lady Patriots with a rebound. Cammie Campbell, front court for the Lady Patriots. Whips it in the corner on the right side. York with the ball. Pass goes inside. Shot put up no good by Brown. Bodies on the deck, and we have a foul. It'll be the 7th foul to Johnson Central.
You know, I like what Allen County's trying to do here. They need to realize what a height, size, girth advantage they have down there and pound that ball down there low.
Wyman picks up her foul, her first foul, 7th foul to Johnson Central. Aaron Brown to shoot 2, and the first is good. Her 5th point of the day, and the Lady Patriots have a 20-18 lead with 6:26 in the first half. Brown again spins this one, hangs on the rim and falls off. Selena Williams with a rebound for Johnson Central. Off with it now to Salyer. Long pass across the line. Here's Wells on the right side. Back out to Wireman for a 3 off the front of the rim, no good. And the rebound taken out by the Lady Patriots. York in the backcourt with the dribble. York crosses the timeline, works right side. Goes up top with it now to Beth Pearson. Pearson with the basketball at the top of the circle. Goes to Campbell on the left wing. Campbell in the circle, backs a dribble out on the left side. Leaves it with York at the head of the circle. Johnson Central playing a pretty tight man-to-man defense. York out front, left wing, goes with it now to Brown at the 5:50 mark. Felchner on the right side starts her move into the post. Little move in amongst the traffic. She sticks her in there.
She's a nice, strong girl, but has good mobility and can put the ball on the floor and take the basket. She certainly showed that in that possession.
Going to Campbellsville to play her college ball next year. It is 22-18 in favor of Allen County Scottsville. 3 from the right, misses by Salyer. Rebound to the Lady Patriots. Pearson in the backcourt works the basketball. Pearson across the timeline. Left of the circle, it goes to Campbell. Campbell feeds on the low post. Here's Felchner taking it up the baseline off the pass from York. Misses the shot. Rebound taken out by Johnson Central. Long pass quickly up floor to Williams. Takes it all the way, lays it in, and is fouled by Ashley York.
That was a great transition basket. It really was by Williams. Way to push the ball off the floor. Great assist.
York picks up her second. That's team foul 7 to Allen County Scottsville. Williams to shoot 1, a 59% free throw shooter on the year.
Really a nice job of pushing the ball off the floor. I think that's what you're trying to see Johnson Central do. If they could get a few of these three-pointers to fall, this game would be, you know, it's already close, but we're well in reach, and they might even be ahead.
York and Brown are out for Allen County Scottsville. Tao and Petty return. Free throw is good for Williams, her 5th point, 22-21.
Wow. That's a ball game here.
1 point lead here for the Lady Patriots of Allen County Scottsville. Backcourt, working the ball, the Lady Patriots. By the way, Emily Salyer also back into the game for Johnson Central. Right side, working the ball is Cammie Campbell. Backs it out, now going to launch a 3. No good. Rebound Karams deep. Pearson chases it down for the Lady Patriots. Pearson calls the fist play as her team works it. Felchner on the left wing. They try to a little give and go inside to Campbell. Pass is intercepted. Here's Wells on the run right side. Puts it up off the glass.
Another transition basket by Johnson Central created off their defense. Great steal, great transition basket.
And it's the first lead for Johnson Central at 23-22 with 4:25 to play in the first half here at Diddle Arena. Pearson out front with a basketball, working the dribble on the right side, goes inside to Felchner, off balance, throws it up, no, and a foul.
What a great job of defending the post player by Johnson Central, and a great job of Felchner using her body to draw the foul. You know, it's a shame someone had to get in trouble in that situation.
McKenzie's first, team foul 8. Johnson Central has played 2, sometimes 3, sometimes 4 on Felchner when they get the ball into the post.
Well, they've had to, because she is such a force in there, and she uses her body so well. She's got a beautiful touch, shoots can go to the free throw line, make her free throws. You know, it's no secret why she's averaging close to 20 points a game.
Felchner hits the first, we'll have another. Felchner now with 13 in the first half. She averages 19 a game. Second one is good. Felchner with 14, and it's 24-23. Second lead change of the day. Lady Patriots with a 1-point lead. They'll press a little bit in the backcourt. But Johnson Central breaks through it without a lot of trouble. McKenzie with the ball, flips it down in the right corner. Here's a shot going up, an air ball by Adams. Rebound taken out by Allen County Scottsville.
She got a good look at the basket. She just a little adrenaline going, shot it too hard.
Works it across the timeline. Angles off the right side with it now to Petty. Petty with the ball, comes up on the high post to Felchner. Felchner, one hand, now gets the pass away to Tao on the right wing. It goes up top to Campbell. Inside to Felchner, fakes, puts it up, rolls it, no. Felchner got her own rebound and followed it back up and in.
She just creates a lot of problems for Johnson Central. He may have to go back with Howard in there just to put a big, strong body on her like she did in the first quarter.
16 points now for Felchner in the game. And the Lady Patriots lead 26-23 with 3:20 in the first half. Burke on the right side, down into the right corner to Williams. They swing it around the left-hand side of the floor to McKenzie. Pass goes inside to Adams. And again, it comes around the horn. Burke for a three from the right, spins out. Rebound, Karam's off to Johnson Central. Salyer a three from straight away, no good. Rebound loose on the floor. Hot potato time. Nobody wants it. 3 or 4 folks dive on it. And it's a held ball in the possession to Johnson Central. And we have a timeout with 2:57 in the first half. Allen County Scottsville 26, Johnson Central 23. Now this break for our local stations on the Kentucky Utilities Sweet 16 Radio Network.
Guards to try to help out more on the boards. Gary DeWitt not happy with that. On offense, they're going to go to a 1-4 look. Back to you.
All right, Doug, thank you very much. That's Doug Orme. We've had to kind of shuffle chairs around today with Paul Rogers having to make a quick exodus on us because of Rick Pitino coming to Louisville.
Wow.
Isn't that going to be something?
That will be. Is he definitely decided he's going to be doing that?
ESPN says he is going to take the job.
Wow. He will definitely create a lot of interest if we need any more interest in the sport of basketball in this state.
No doubt. McKenzie out front to Melissa Murphy, who just checked in, a 5'8 sophomore. And here's a three off the left. And Burke has her 10th point, her third three of the first half. And we're tied for the first time at 26 all. Pearson in the backcourt for the Lady Patriots. Works it across the timeline. Pearson left of the circle, goes with it to Cammie Campbell. Free throw line extended. Campbell drives into the lane. Her pass trying to go low to Felchner, deflected, and a foul called. And the foul here will go to Murphy, her first, team foul 9. Next foul will put Allen County Scottsville in the double bonus. They're going to give Campbell 2 shots at the line, though it looked more like a pass than it did a shot.
It really did, and of course Coach Warman is pleading with the official. He thought she had all ball. I think she came across the side of her, and I always tell my players if it looks like a foul, they're going to call a foul. Just as important as what they see.
First free throw is missed by Campbell. She hits the second, has 4 points here in the half. Lady Patriots have a 1-point lead at 27-26. 2:20 to play in the first half here at the Diddle. Left of the circle now. McKenzie working the ball. Out front to Murphy. Murphy on the dribble. Now brings it top of the circle. Angles off the right side to McKenzie, who works into the paint. Flips it back to Burke. Burke trying to go baseline right, is denied there. McKenzie with the ball, sends it around the left to Murphy. Murphy's pass goes into the low post. Nice pass to Goldie Wells for the layup.
Beautiful execution of motion offense, pick the wing, roll to the basket, but they do a great job of just executing their basic motion offense, Johnson Central does.
Third lead change of the day, 28-27 in favor of Johnson Central with 1:40 to play in the first half. Felchner down in the right corner to Pearson for the Lady Patriots. Off on the right wing, it goes down to Petty. Inside to Felchner into traffic, puts the shot up, no good. Rebound followed back up and in, and give the bucket to Tao, her 4th point.
They've got to box out. Johnson Central does on the weak side. They did a great job of defending Felchner, but they didn't come up with a defensive rebound, and Brown made them pay for it. Great job by Brown going to the boards.
Burke on the pass inside for Johnson Central to Williams. Now driving down the lane, McKenzie blocked by Felchner. Taken out by Allen County Scottsville. Tao to Campbell in the backcourt with 65 seconds left in the first half.
I'll tell you, this Johnson Central team, for you people on here to watch this, really are in great shape. They're running the floor well, in great shape.
Felchner inside on the drive, misses underneath. Rebound to Johnson Central. Lead pass out to Burke on the right side. Drives for the layup, and it's good.
So points off transition, that's at least 6 here.
Yep.
At least. And you get a steal on the other end.
30-29. Johnson Central with a 1-point lead. And Wells almost made a steal, and now in the backcourt, we got a foul on Wells, reaching in on Pearson. Her second, team's 10th, will go to the other end, and double bonus time for the Lady Patriots.
And it goes back to what Coach DeWitt said early in the game. We have got to take care of the ball. They're going to come at us from every angle. Johnson Central is certainly proving they're going to do that.
All right, 30-29, as Pearson goes to the line for 2. She's not scored. One of the Lady Patriots' better free throw shooters at 73%. Both teams have subs waiting at the table. Free throw good by Pearson. Brown is back in for Allen County Scottsville. You got Wireman and Salyer back into the game for Johnson Central.
Both teams doing a great job, I think, of using their depth, their bench, to keep people fresh and to still play their same style, to play the style that they want to play.
Second toss is missed, so we have our second tie of the game, of the ball game at 30 all. 34 seconds to play in the first half. Salyer brings the dribble across the timeline for Johnson Central. They'll work for the last shot right here with 25 ticks on the clock. Salyer with the dribble will go left. Well, as I say that, here comes a three in the air. No good by Wireman. Inside a drive and a foul. Felchner will pick up her second personal. That's team foul number 8 to Allen County Scottsville. And it'll be free throw shooting time for Johnson Central in the person of McKenzie to shoot 2.
You know, as I watch Johnson Central shooting these three-point shots, they're really not shy about it, and they don't drop their head when they don't even hit the rim. A couple of those shots haven't made it up. I think this is just how they like to play.
Run and gun basketball, if you will. McKenzie hits the first.
They're just not shy about putting it up, but I've been also impressed when they have ball and control of the half-court set, how they can execute their half-court offense. Same thing with the Patriots. Really, they've only had 9 turnovers against this hard pressure, and I think Coach DeWitt probably is pretty pleased with that.
First free throw gives the Lady Eagles a 1-point lead, now a 2-point lead as McKenzie cashes in on both, 32-30. With 18 seconds left, Johnson Central leads by 2. Allen County Scottsville with the last possession of this first half. Campbell brings it in the front court. Angles off the right side with the dribble, hold the phone. We got a foul out front on Johnson Central. It'll send Campbell to the line for 2. And the foul here to McKenzie, that's her second personal.
It's kind of interesting the contrast of the officials from game 1 to game 2. These officials are calling things a little tighter, I think, than in the first game.
You know, we noticed last week at the boys tournament that they seem to let the players play more.
Well, I was talking to one of the officials, actually a supervisor in charge of our officials who charts those things, and I happened to see an interesting stat that there were almost 200 less fouls called in this year's boys state tournament as opposed to last year's boys tournament. 100 and some, I know.
Yeah.
So that's kind of an interesting statistics in itself.
Campbell hits both free throws to tie the game at 32. Johnson Central with the last possession of the first half. And here is Wireman, a 3 away, no good. And the end of the first half comes, and it's in even, 32-32. Allen County Scottsville and Johnson Central. Let's go to Doug Orme real quick.
Talk to Coach Wireman here in just a second. You got a second here, Philip? You're right in the ball game here against a very tough team.
They're a good ball club. We're just going to have to start shooting the ball a little bit better. We're going to have to do a better job on the board. We're doing a good job doubling down, but every time we do, seem like we're getting a foul called. It's offensive. I mean, we got our hands up, but we're just not getting a break there. But hopefully the second half we'll get a break or 2. Good line. Thank you.
All right, that's Coach Philip Wireman. And we'll be back in a moment here from Diddle Arena. This is the Kentucky Utilities Sweet 16 Radio Network.
Before we tip off the second half, let's pause 10 seconds to let you stations all across Kentucky have a chance to tell us who you are. This is the Kentucky Utilities Sweet 16 Radio Network. With Nell Fuchs and Doug Orme, Todd Hamilton back at Diddle Arena, dead even at halftime. Heck of a ball game here.
We really do have a great basketball game. Johnson Central's not shooting the ball well, but they only have 3 turnovers, and the score's still tied. And Allen County has been pounding it inside to their talented center.
And you credit those 3 turnovers only with good defense, but unfortunately, sometimes they haven't been able to get the transition baskets.
No, they really haven't.
Speak of Johnson Central, here's an inbounds pass thrown away inside by Allen County Scottsville. Johnson Central off with it the other way, and they turn it over. Here's Pearson, front court to Campbell, takes it down the lane, blocked from behind, a nice play by Williams out of bounds.
Really, Williams did a great job of saving the easy bucket by Allen County.
The winner gets Manual, who beat Bishop Brossard here earlier this afternoon, 75-51. Break is called. Inbounds taken on the left side by Aaron Brown. It goes down into the corner to Campbell. Campbell works into the circle, goes cross court to Brown on the right, fakes, pulls up for the jumper, good.
Nice move by Brown.
7 points for Aaron Brown, and the Lady Patriots of Allen County Scottsville reclaim the lead at 34-32 early in the third quarter. Sawyer front court. Burke on the left side for Johnson Central. Flips it back out to McKenzie left of the circle, who's turned away at the baseline. It goes back to Burke at the left of the key. Now off the right side, Sawyer with the ball. On the high post it goes to Williams. She had it knocked away inside. Saved in by Allen County Scottsville. Picked up by Burke on the left side. Now to Sawyer on the right. Here's a shot going up, no good. McKenzie, and the rebound taken out by Allen County Scottsville.
Nice possession by Johnson Central. They just can't get those shots to drop, it seems.
Pearson front court for the Lady Patriots. Goes to Campbell on the right wing. Campbell with the ball, feeds on the high post to Brown. Back outside now to York, left of the circle. Now York brings the dribble to the right. Goes off with it now to Campbell. Campbell brings the dribble back to the top of the circle. Campbell, screen off the left side, takes the dribble, and now passes inside to Brown, who set such a great screen for her there, Nell Fuchs, and she gets the bucket.
Really just a great screen from the high post, step out, roll right to the basket, and throw the ball up, and Brown found the ball and laid it in.
Lady Patriots back out by 4 at 36-32. 6 and change left here in the third quarter. Johnson Central on the attack as Burke on the right side with the ball. Leaves it up top now. Left of the circle to Sawyer. Midway on the left side, here's Wells. A whistle and a travel call, and it goes to Allen County Scottsville.
Coach Werman did not like that particular call. He's given the official the evil eye in that situation.
That's the 5th turnover of the day for Johnson Central. Backcourt, Pearson with the ball. Brings it across the timeline. Her team leading by 4. Allen County Scottsville here in the third quarter. The winner would get Manual on Friday. Right side on the drive. Nice layup, and that's Pearson picking up her first field goal and 3rd point of the day.
Three straight layups really off of offensive execution by Allen County.
Sawyer in the front court with the dribble on the left-hand side to Burke. Burke with the basketball working it. Now it comes out on the high post to Williams, knocked away, and a foul on Allen County Scottsville. And the personal here will be charged to Brown. That'll be her second and the first team foul against Allen County Scottsville in the second half of play. Allen County Scottsville, one of 3 schools with 7 Sweet 16 appearances. Johnson Central making their first appearance since 1995 in this game this afternoon. Sawyer feeds on the inside to Wells, whose pass across floor is saved in bounds into the hands of Stacy Felchner. Nice save by McKenzie of Johnson Central. Pearson front court on the dribble right side, leaves it with Campbell, who whips her pass in the right corner to Brown, who really I don't think was looking for that pass, out of bounds to Johnson Central.
And I'm sure Coach DeWitt talked to his team about taking care of the ball and whether they had 3 turnovers here. They're already up to 12. He did not. He was very displeased with that decision by his guard.
Burke on the right side with the dribble now for Johnson Central. Works into the circle to McKenzie. Pulls up off the left side. Here's Sawyer's shot. No good, and the foul. A lot of banging going on inside right now.
Really difficult, I think. Difficult call there, you know. And they've already established they're going to call it pretty close. And the players have got to adjust. But that's a real tough call. I mean, they're going for the basketball.
Williams of Johnson Central will get the foul, her second, and the first team foul the second half, charged to the Lady Eagles. Back into the game now for Johnson Central. Tiffany Howard, a sophomore, and I believe they got another substitution, Wireman, back into the contest. Here we go. Allen County Scottsville with the ball. Pearson with a long pass to York up the right side. York taking it baseline, is turned away there. Needs a little help, tries to slither it inside to Felchner, who loses it on the baseline, out of bounds to Johnson Central. That's really one of those, she probably would have been better off getting the ball back outside or maybe taking the shot instead of trying to slither it in there to Felchner.
And I really like what Coach Wireman has done here. He's put Howard into the game just to defend Felchner a little better. She did a nice job in the first half.
McKenzie inside, the pass goes to Howard, her shot no good. Partially deflected by Felchner.
Right.
Out
Great
there to
matchup
Allen
there.
County Scottsville with it again. 38-32, Lady Patriots matching their longest lead at 6. Campbell on the right side with a dribble, comes off a Felchner screen, sets it up top. Now the lob down low to Felchner, who got behind the defense and put it in.
You know, Allen County has been very efficient in their possession of the ball here these first few minutes, the first 4 minutes of the half. Coach DeWitt has definitely established he's going to go inside. He's realized that the pick and roll is something Johnson Central's having a hard time getting weak side help for, and they've just really pounded it in there on them.
Johnson Central taking its second 30-second timeout of the ball game. Stay tuned throughout the Sweet 16 for the Kentucky Department of Agriculture Teens and Tobacco scoreboard updates. We'll keep you abreast with scores from the Sweet 16 and the men's NCAA, women's NCAA, and the NIT.
That's right, a lot of basketball going on.
Welcome to March Madness Full Throttle.
Yes.
And those of you who had North Carolina in your brackets, probably crying a little bit.
Yeah, yes, I have a 6-year-old son who is in mourning. He loves Carolina. He loves them.
Let's go to Doug Orme real quick.
All right, Todd. Philip Wireman very upset with his team. He says, you guys got to score. We haven't scored yet in this half. He said, watch for them to try to take the ball into the baseline, try to get some points that way.
Matter of fact, Johnson Central, Doug, thank you, 0 for 4 in the start of the second half. And here's a steal inside. Campbell has the ball. Now it's knocked outside. Right side, Brown has it. Off to Felchner. Felchner front court, left side with the dribble. Now leaves it out with Campbell. Campbell brings it out up top. Now to Felchner on the left wing. Felchner turns around and hands it back to Campbell. Campbell works into the circle. Her pass is deflected, but Pearson chases it down at the right free throw extension. Brings the dribble back up top. Looks like a matchup defense, though it looks a little 1-2-2-ish by Johnson Central, but it doesn't matter. Felchner gets in amongst them and puts it in the hole for her 20th point.
They cannot give her, Johnson Central can't give Felchner that much room. She will bury them down in the low post, and she certainly has done that here today.
It's a 10-point Lady Patriot lead at 42-32 with 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Out front working the ball is Wireman for Johnson Central. Left of the circle, off to Burke, who comes off the screen set by Wireman. Burke on the dribble right side, goes midway down with it to McKenzie. McKenzie backs it out, pass intercepted by Felchner, who got in front of Wells.
Beautiful defense on the pick and roll by Felchner. She's shown her value on both ends of the floor here for Allen County in the second half.
Pearson brings it across the line. York on the right wing with the dribble. Now it goes up top to Felchner. Felchner off on the left to Pearson. Her shot partially deflected. It goes out of bounds, and it'll go to Johnson Central. And we'll have a timeout on the floor. 2:29 in the third. Allen County Scottsville 42, Johnson Central 32. Now this for the Teens and Tobacco program and Grange Insurance on the Kentucky Utility Sweet 16 Radio Network. Doug Orme roaming the sidelines over there with the Lady Patriots. What's up?
Todd, Gary DeWitt very happy with the way his team is playing defense. He says don't give them any layups, and he says just keep on keeping on.
All right, sounds good. They've been keeping on this second half as they lead here 42-32, and again Johnson Central doesn't have anything on the ledger yet here in the second half.
They're really struggling offensively. You know, I think they just have to continue to be patient, execute against this great half-court defense by Allen County.
Right side working the ball now is Wireman up top. This is Adams with the ball in on the post to Wireman. Wireman double team, does a little ballet act, but she gets called for steps. Tried to slither it back outside and got caught moving the feet.
She did. I think it's, again, one of those situations. Coach isn't very happy. He didn't think she turned it over, but she just looked so awkward, and I think that definitely she picked her pivot foot up.
Well, the full court press pays off for Johnson Central as Wells comes up with the steal, and the first points for Johnson Central at 2:04 of the third quarter.
They haven't been able to score, so the press is not near as effective when you can't score.
42-34. Lady Patriots lead it here with 1:50 to play in the third quarter. Pearson out front on the dribble. Bounce pass on the right side to York. They lob it in low. Turnaround jump shot put up no good by Brown. Rebound is taken out by Johnson Central. And in the back floor working the ball now is Wireman, who brings it across the timeline. Goes to Burke. Free throw line extended on the left. Here's a pass going inside to Wells. Wells fakes, goes down the baseline. No good. And it'll be team foul 2 to Allen County. Scottsville and Wells will go to the line for 2 tries. The personal here will go on Campbell, her second.
With Felchner out, Allen County's trying to go inside to Brown, but you'll see now that DeWitt's getting ready, Coach DeWitt's getting ready to insert her back into the game. They've struggled offensively with her on the bench, and he realizes it's do or die now. We'll get her in. She can rest later.
Wells hits the first. We'll get another. Felchner back in along with Petty for Allen County Scottsville. Brown and York go out for the Lady Patriots with 1:30 left in the third quarter, and a 7-point lead for the Lady Patriots. Wells has all the points, 3 in this third quarter, now make it 4 for Johnson Central. And it is a 42-35, 7-point Allen County Scottsville lead. Backcourt working the ball is Campbell. Campbell across the timeline to Felchner, top of the circle. Right corner it goes to Petty. Inside Felchner fakes, works, puts it up and in off the glass. 22 for Stacy Felchner.
She's having a field day in there, and every time down, I think they want to go inside to her because they've been so successful at it.
And a foul at the other end now on April Petty, her first, team's third for Allen County Scottsville. Talk about Felchner, 8 of 12 from the field, 6 of 7 at the free throw line. And let's see, she's got 1 offensive board, and that's pretty much it. Just a flash those real quick, couldn't catch that. But anyway, she's had a big day.
And she's doing a nice job when she catches the ball, creating some things on her own, too. That's what impresses me about her.
Here's the inbounds pass stolen, taking it all the way is Petty, who missed a gimme. Rebound taken out by Johnson Central. Lead pass to Wells, pass on the baseline to Williams. She bats it in, and it's taken in the backcourt by Tao of Allen County Scottsville. 50 seconds in the quarter, 44-36. Lady Patriots lead here by 8. Across the timeline, Felchner takes it on the high post, whips it away into the right corner. It goes off to Petty. Now across court to Pearson, inside for Felchner, and we got a pushing foul called on Johnson Central. And the personal here will go to Wells, and it'll be her third. So fouls maybe now, Nell, starting to mount up a little bit here for Johnson Central.
I think in this situation, if they've got to create some offense any way they can, they're just trying to be aggressive defensively. I think Wells just came back from behind and laid her hand flat on Felchner's back, trying to get a steal. You know, again, that's just how they play. I mentioned it earlier. I don't think they mind a few fouls down on one end.
McKenzie back into the game for Johnson Central as Felchner takes the inbounds for her 24th point. She is the all-time leading scorer, men's and women's, at Allen County Scottsville.
Yeah, I remember when she was a freshman and what a nice player I thought she was and how she used her body so well. And she's really developed into the system that Gary DeWitt has there at Allen County. She's developed into a very nice player.
Back to a 10-point Lady Patriot lead. Matches their longest at 46-36. Baseline drive right by Wireman's no good for Johnson Central. Slapped outside, loose on the floor. Lady Patriots have a run out. Here is a shot up and good by Tao, and that'll end the third quarter. After 3, Allen County Scottsville 48, Johnson Central 36. Back after these messages for our local stations on the Kentucky Utility Sweet 16 Radio Network. A 16-4 run in the third quarter has Allen County Scottsville leading 48-36. Let's check in with Doug Orme.
All right, Todd, it's very noisy down here in front of the Johnson Central stand. Coach Philip Wireman very upset with his team. He said, we're going to turn it up full blast here. We've got nothing to lose. Look for them to try to come up with a lot more defensive pressure. But as Nell pointed out, unless they score, that's going to be awfully hard to put on. All
right, thank you, Doug. Johnson Central will have the ball as we start this fourth quarter. They were 1 out of 7 from the field in the third quarter alone. Wireman on the right side goes to Burke on the baseline, who backs it out on the right wing. It goes off now to Wireman, who brings her dribble to the top of the circle. Wireman being guarded closely by Pearson, throws it up. It's no good, didn't even draw iron. Lady Patriots out with a rebound. Tao in the backcourt with it. Off now to Petty. Cross-court pass. It goes to York and now to Pearson, just short of the timeline. Gets her pass in the front court to York, and Felchner out on the high post takes it. Stacy leads it off on the right side now with Pearson. Pearson with the ball, bounces in high to Felchner, left side. Here's a jumper up and good by Jana Tao, her 8th point.
Really, Tao doing a great job off the bench for Allen County, doing a super job.
14 points, the lead for Allen County Scottsville at 50-36. Johnson Central wants a timeout, a full timeout it is. And we'll take this timeout for the student loan people with 7:07 left. Allen County Scottsville 50, Johnson Central 36 on the Kentucky Utility Sweet 16 Radio Network.
Coach Gary DeWitt telling his Lady Patriots, look, take good shots. The pressure's on them. They're down 14. Against that trap, if you don't have anything, just back it out of there and work it around. Todd?
Thank you, Doug Orme. 7:07 left. It's 50-36. Allen County Scottsville with the 14-point lead. Johnson Central with the basketball. Lady Eagles with 2 full timeouts left. Allen County Scottsville 3 fulls and 30. But right now, the 4th region champions in command, leading here by 14. Johnson Central will put it in play. And here's Salyer on the right wing going with it now to Burke. Burke with the ball, flashing in low. Williams gets it back to Burke on the right side. Quickly out to pick her up is York. Now it goes on the right wing to McKenzie. Now up top Salyer with the ball, coming off a screen. Leaves it in the left corner now with Burke. 6:45 left in the game. A 14-point Allen County Scottsville lead. Out front, working the ball is McKenzie. Brings a dribble into the lane, pulls up at the foul line. Shot no good. Rebound kept alive by Wells. She shovels it inside to Williams. Works against Felchner, no good. Felchner tips it outside. And wait just a minute, we got a foul. And this one's going to go to Williams, and that'll be her third, and that's a 13 foul to Johnson Central.
Allen County's still done a great job. You know, they got this lead. They know what got them the lead. They're playing good defense, really keeping Johnson Central off balance.
Felchner in the backcourt, leaves it now with Pearson. Now to Felchner, who collides with Wells at midcourt. And it'll be Wells that'll get called for the personal. That'll be her 4th. Team foul 4 to Johnson Central.
That's probably not a bad idea in terms of getting themselves in a position to win the game if they have to stop the clock. They only have four fouls right now. I'm sure Coach Wireman is thinking along those lines. Be aggressive, go for the steal. You know, let's try to get something going on the offensive end.
Wireman back into the game now for Johnson Central. Here's the inbounds on the right side to Felchner. Felchner with the ball off to York, who sends it back now to Pearson at the top of the circle. Pearson angling off the right side. Coming off a big screen by Felchner. Now gets the pass inside to Stacy, who puts it in and draws the foul.
You know, by my count, that is 16 points off a pick and roll play in the second half. It's just a really nice job of recognizing what Johnson Central doesn't do well and what we do well by Coach DeWitt and his staff. And just when you've got a player like Felchner who shoots such a high percentage and can use her body in there, she can make those easy shots, and now she's at the free throw line going to score there.
McKenzie picks up her 3rd. That's the team's 5th for Johnson Central. Matter of fact, you talk about Felchner, she shoots 56% from the field.
Wow.
Free throw is missed by Felchner. Lady Patriots with a rebound. Shot put up inside. Towel no good. Got her own board. Funneled it back up. It won't count. Travel will be the call.
That's an interesting call from his perspective.
I
thought
agree
maybe
now.
the trail official would have had that if she did travel. I thought it was a great job of Towel just being aggressive on the offensive boards.
52-36. Lady Patriots by 16 at the 6-minute mark in this one. Right side, Burke working the basketball. Takes it toward the baseline, is in trouble. Now sends it back to Salyer on the right side. Williams on the high post takes it. Now flips it back behind her to Salyer. On the left side, Wireman a 3, going to go over. Rebound taken out by Pearson of Allen County Scottsville. Pearson off with it in the backcourt to Campbell. Now it goes to York. Across the timeline now, Pearson will set it up out front for the Lady
Smart
Patriots.
play by Allen County. Break the pressure, take it back out, and run something. Let's get it inside to Felchner.
Felchner, free throw line extended on the right, puts it on the floor once. Gives it off to Towel, left of the circle. Pass comes to York on the right side. And now the pass comes up top to Campbell, who fakes, goes into the lane, takes it down the lane, and whacked from behind for her 7th point, 53-36. Manuel would be next for Allen County Scottsville. Manuel won earlier today, 75-51 over Bishop Brossart. Second toss is missed. It's loose on the floor. It's a scramble. Felchner goes in there diving and gets it out. Off to Tao on the left side and back out to Pearson. Pearson on the dribble. Now a reach-in foul on Burke. Second on Burke. Team foul 7 to Johnson Central. And now 1 and a bonus comes to Allen County Scottsville.
I think what you're going to see in this game when it's all said and done, the number of free throw attempts for Allen County versus Johnson Central. You know, they've probably attempted more than Johnson Central's even come close to making.
13 of 20, and Johnson Central's 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Pearson for 1 and a bonus, misses the front end. Battle for the board. York takes it out in the left corner for the Lady Patriots. It comes back outside now to Campbell. Off the right of the circle, York has the ball, and then she gets covered up and fouled over on the far side by Wireman, her 3rd, team foul 8. And we'll go back to the charity line again.
Yeah, really Johnson Central almost, they have to foul out of necessity now in terms of their situation.
We got a full timeout coming up here for Johnson Central with 4:54 left. Allen County, Scottsville 53, Johnson Central 36. Now this word for our local stations on the Kentucky Utility Sweet 16 Radio Network.
Here at Diddle Arena, Coach Philip Wireman of Johnson Central and his coaching staff challenging his team, saying you don't want to take it to the goal. Nobody wants to do something here positively on offense, and do not quit no matter whatever happens out here over this last 4:54.
Thank you, Doug Orme. 53-36. Allen County, Scottsville leads it. York to the line for one and bonus hits the first. That's her first points of the day. Lady Patriots now 13 of 21 at the free throw line in this game.
It's going to be definitely factor down the stretch.
Second toss is good also for York, her second point of the day. 55-36, Lady Patriots leading it by 19 at the moment. 4:48 to play, and now we got a foul on York. Driving the baseline was Burke, and York picks up her third, a blocking foul. Team foul 4 to Allen County, Scottsville.
You know, Allen County, they definitely don't want to stop the clock. They want to play defense without fouling. I think they have the ability to do that by just getting in position.
All right, Johnson Central has the basketball as the pass comes in right side to Williams. Gets it away now to Emma Burke. Burke with the dribble, comes up to the top of the circle. Now the pass on the left side to Wireman. Wireman on the dribble, brings the screen into the paint. Now it comes off the screen, and Salyer sets it up. Her pass on the left deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Johnson Central.
I'd like to see Johnson Central, if they have any kind of offensive sets, to score quick. They really haven't shown that they have those offensive sets to score quick. They keep running motion trying to score.
Wireman left of the circle, passed up a three, now moves into the lane, puts it up off the window, no good. Rebound taken out, Allen County, Scottsville. Pearson with the ball in the backcourt. Pearson with a long pass, too high for Felchner and out of bounds. And Gary DeWitt telling his point guard, think when you make that pass.
Exactly. We have a 20-point lead on this team. Ball possession, they've got to come at us. Don't help their cause any by throwing it out of bounds and an unforced turnover.
Tiffany Howard back into the game now for Johnson Central. And now Allen County, Scottsville wants a full timeout. We'll go with them with 4:17 left in the game. Allen County, Scottsville 55, Johnson Central 36. Now this for the Lexington Herald Leader and the Lexington Convention and Visitors Bureau. This is the Kentucky Utilities Sweet 16 Radio Network.
She's simply...
Nell hit it right on the head here a little bit ago. No fast breaks, no long passes from Allen County, Scottsville's point of view here, Todd. He wants layups, then bring the ball out, turn it over, kind of go into a four-corner or a stall, kind of a delay type of offense.
All right, Doug, thank you. 55-36. Lady Patriots leading it here by 19. Right now, Johnson Central with the ball. Burke midway on the right side, up high. Adams takes the pass, comes back to Burke on the right wing. Burke with the dribble, leaves it off now with Salyer. Inside it goes to Howard, back outside. Burke for a three.
Nice inside-outside action by Johnson Central, and they've got quite a few of those if they're going to get back in this game.
That's her first three of the second half. She has 15 altogether. 55-39. And Felchner double team near midcourt, gets the pass into the front floor, and it's taken by York. York with the ball, off with it now to Pearson. Pearson backs the dribble out on the right side, goes top of the circle. Now the pass comes on the left wing. It goes to Tao. Cross court on the right side, now to Felchner. Felchner's low post pass goes inside. Shot put up no good by York. Rebound taken out by Johnson Central. Here's a lead pass up floor. Adams wasn't looking for it from Burke, and it goes out of bounds, but not before it's touched by Allen County, Scottsville's Jenna Tao. And we'll have April Petty coming back into the game now to replace York for the Lady Patriots at the 3:19 mark. Allen County, Scottsville 55, and Johnson Central 39. Basketball to the Lady Eagles of the 15th region. Pass comes in on the right side. Salyer with the ball, fakes, puts up the jumper, no, but draws the foul. It's the 5th foul in the game to Allen County, Scottsville.
And it's a shooting foul, isn't it? She's going to the line, the clock stops. Coach DeWitt is not very happy with his team's performance here the last couple of possessions.
Pearson picks up her second personal foul. Stay tuned at the end of the game for the Lexington Herald Leader Sports Report. We'll recap the game stats of this one for you. The Lexington Herald Leader bringing it home. Free throw good by Salyer. That's her first point of the day.
Substitution for Allen County
And now Brown will come in to replace Jana Tao. Salyer will have another. Sights it, lets it fly, and the push is up and in. Salyer with her first 2 points, 55-41. Now we've got a whistle. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Allen County Scottsville. Felchner had it knocked back at her on the out-of-bounds play. There we go. Inbounds comes into Campbell on the left side. Campbell with the dribble, working it in the backcourt. Campbell now, whistle here and a foul. And Salyer picks up her second. That's team foul 9 to Johnson Central. So with 3:10 left, we'll go to the Allen County Scottsville end of the floor, shoot some free throws, and it'll be Campbell to toe the line for one in the bonus.
It may end up in a free throw shooting contest here if Johnson Central thinks they're going to claw their way back into this thing. Let's see what if Allen Central can capitalize. Allen County can capitalize on some.
Melissa Murphy in to replace Burke for the Lady Eagles. Campbell for 1+. Campbell 5 out of 7, 5 out of 8 making it to free throw line, and now 5 out of 9 as she misses that one. Rebound is taken out. Murphy in the backcourt has it. Away to Salyer, who brings it across the timeline. Front court, right side. Here's Wireman, a three from the right corner, just barely nicks the rim. Lady Patriots out with a rebound. Pearson in the backcourt at 2:50. Gets it away to Campbell. 55-41, Allen County Scottsville. Campbell across the timeline, racing up floor. Right side it goes. Bounce pass comes out high to Felchner. Stacy looking for something low, nothing happening. Puts it once on the floor, gives it out to Campbell. Now the Lady Patriots trying to get in their diamond offense. Down in the corner, here's Campbell. They double team her. She's in the whole world of hurt and throws it off the leg of a player out of bounds, but did they get the timeout called before the pass? One official is saying out of bounds. The other official is saying timeout. This is LeBaron Petaway and Charles Chappie visiting together about that. Barbara Peak is the third official in this crew. But they say the Lady Patriots will keep it on the baseline.
And Allen County has got to get the ball in the middle of the floor against this pressure.
Inbounds pass comes down low to Tao. Loose on the floor. Tao had it knocked away. And it's Felchner battling for it out of bounds. Actually, that was Brown who had it knocked away from her down inside. Beg your pardon. Johnson Central ball with 2:24 left. 55-41, Allen County Scottsville leading it. And now Adams looking on the inbounds. Finally got it into Wireman, who brings it across the timeline. Wireman down the left side, has it knocked away. We got a whistle on the foul here. And this one will go to Johnson Central, I think. It will be. And the foul will go to Wireman, her fourth. It'll be the 10th foul to the Lady Eagles. And for the last 2:18, Allen County Scottsville shoots the double bonus.
Right.
Pearson will stand in there for two. She's 1 of 3 at the free throw line.
All Allen County has to do is, and it's easier said than done, but the players on the floor have to step up, handle the ball, get it back to the middle of the floor, keep it off the sideline where they can't be trapped. And I think they'll be fine against this Johnson Central pressure.
Free throw is missed. And here's Beth Mead, a 5'5" junior, replacing Wireman. And I think it's unanimous whom our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance player of the game will be.
Sure.
Stacy Felchner will visit with Doug Orme when this game is over. Free throw good by Pearson. She makes 1 of 2, has 4 points on the day. 57-41, Lady Patriots leading it here by 16.
And I'm not sure I quite understand why they're picking up full court. All this for them, I guess it's doing is speeding up the game, but they did get a turnover out of it. I would think they would not want to do that, speaking of Allen County.
Shot was an air ball at the other end, but Johnson Central. Pearson out with a rebound. Got called for a travel. It'll come back over to Johnson Central with exactly 2 minutes to play. And here's Rhonda Fife, a 5'6" junior for Johnson Central, and she'll replace Emily Salyer.
She's probably a three-point shooting specialist, and the last time down I saw Johnson Central run a nice set to get a three-point shot off. I think you'll see more of this down the stretch in these last couple minutes.
57-41 to score. Lady Patriots leading it here. Here's a nice pass inside, and the bucket good for Rhonda Adams, her first 2 of the day. 57-43, minute 40 to play. Up the right side, working the ball is Petty. Petty backs it out. Pearson on the right side. Now Allen County will spread it out here with a minute 35.
And they're in a somewhat of delay game. This is what I call, I believe it's like a triangle delay is what I call it.
Right.
Where the 3 players are involved in passing and picking. They'll pick away or come down and up.
Or sometimes you can run a weave out there too. I've seen it run with the weave too. And now on the right side, Pearson loses the dribble on the baseline. And here's Ashley York in for Allen County Scottsville. Dana Rice, a 5'8" junior, and Michelle Music. Yeah, M-U-S-I-C, just like music. Into the game, 5'11" and a sophomore. Not to be confused with that song of the 80s, Pop Music. Here we go.
I don't remember that one.
You don't remember that?
No.
Where were you in the 80s now?
Good question.
Here's a ball loose on the floor and picked up by Cammie Campbell. And now we got a whistle on the backcourt and a foul. And Murphy will pick up her second.
I think I was changing diapers and things like that. You know. Absolutely, I didn't have time for music.
I was spinning records like that in the 80s. That's, I guess, how I know.
Makes sense, makes sense.
1 and a bonus for Cammie Campbell, or rather make it 2 throws for Cammie Campbell as it's the double bonus. Lady Patriots will go to 26-6. Johnson Central finishes the year with 4 losses. Free throw good.
Yeah, Allen County did a great job of just getting the ball inside in the 3rd quarter and just establishing dominance there with Felchner. Excellent job.
Free throw is up and good. Campbell picks up her 9th point. Into the game now, Holly Minix, a 5'9" junior for the Lady Patriots, and Stacy Felchner's night is through. She'll finish up with 26.
You know, they've been to the state tournament the last couple of years and hadn't gotten by the 1st round, and certainly they're glad to do that here today. They really played well by getting the ball inside and played great defense against Johnson Central as well.
3 of the 4 losses Johnson Central will have on this season all come by the blowout. Their other loss was a 3-point loss earlier in the year. Shot put up inside, no good by Murphy. Rebound taken out in the backcourt by Campbell of Allen County Scottsville. Long pass it goes. Across the timeline is Petty, left of the circle. Cross court to Campbell on the right with 35. And Campbell will shoot a 3, gonna miss it. Rebound inside is Brown, banks it in. Aaron Brown with 11. And it is 61-43. Lady Patriots by 18 with 21 seconds left. Left of the circle, here's Fife with the ball. He should just checked in a moment ago, Rhonda Fife. Right side to Melissa Murphy. Murphy into the circle, goes on the left side to Beth Mead. And now it goes to Murphy for Johnson Central. Music inside, goes up the baseline, has her shot blocked. 2 seconds, 1, and this one is over. And Allen County Scottsville wins it by the score of 61-43. As a matter of fact, in the second half, Allen County Scottsville outscored Johnson Central 29-11 to win this basketball game. The Lady Patriots are now 26-6. Johnson Central finishes the basketball season at 30-4. Doug Orme is making his way across floor to try to catch up with Stacy Felchner, and I believe he got there. Let's go to Doug.
All right, I got to catch my breath here. Stacy, you about beat me off the floor in the transition game. Congratulations, great effort.
Thank you very much. This was a goal of ours all season, just to win the first game of the state tournament. We'd been here twice before, and we had lost, in the first round both times, so we knew if we get here, we could make some noise, and that's what we're doing.
What was the difference in the second half? You guys kind of turned things up a little bit on the defensive end.
I think just our intensity on defense. I just think that we knew we shouldn't have been playing with them in the first half. The score should have been tied, so we just took it as a brand new game and just wanted to outscore them in the second half.
Enjoy this one. Get some rest. We'll see you Friday.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, that's Stacy Felchner, guys. We'll be back in a moment here on the Kentucky Utilities Sweet 16 Radio Network.